get younger, you got shooting, you got switchable defenders, and as one source told me, you remove a vampire from the locker room.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our daily ritual here on Undisputed, the Russell Westbrook.
He's heating up!
It's like Drake said, they'll scream out my shortcomings, but they gonna whisper my accomplishments. Nobody embodies that quote more than Russell Westbrook. Now, over the course of his career, the media has relentlessly attacked this man any chance they had the opportunity to do so, on top of the fact that it's directly in contrast to how his teammates feel about him, some of the superstars around the league, and even legends.
How many similarities do you see between you and Russell Westbrook?
A ton. I mean, I didn't smile much on the court either, but he plays the game with such an energy and such an aggressiveness. And I think that needs to be appreciated. He needs to be appreciated. I mean, he's not out there trying to be cute with the basketball. He's not out there trying to make friends. I mean, this guy's playing hard every time down. It takes a lot of energy to be able to do that.
One thing about Russ, he had a special relationship with everybody on the team. He would have a conversation with Steve-O about New Zealand stuff, like rugby, and then he'll have a conversation with me about fishing. Then he'll have a conversation with Jeremy Grant on anime. He had a connection with everybody on the team where you get on the floor, it was chemistry. Usually the star players, they not but they got a special relationship with maybe 3-4 guys, and then the rest is just oh yeah, that's my teammate. But Russ was that's my boy, everybody was his boy.
That's good.
And it was dope. It was the craziest thing.
But the thing about him that very few basketball players have is his passion for the game of basketball. Every time I played the game of basketball, when I stepped onto that floor, I always felt like there was someone there that never saw me play the game of basketball. And that motivated me every single night. This kid has the same passion, and you can't give that. To me, that's a sense of respect for the game of basketball.
Now, what I can't for the life of me understand is why there is so much hate towards Russell Westbrook, all right? He's not arrogant and loud. He doesn't cheat the game or take plays off. His teammates love him. But because he can't hit wide open three-point shots, or if he turns the ball over, even though he's not even #1 all time amongst active players, I'll let you look up and Google who that might be. But those are the reasons that you have to relentlessly attack him through the media every opportunity you get. That just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't seem justified. I can't think of another legend in the history of the NBA that gets treated the way Russell Westbrook does day in and day out by the media. But in case you forgot, allow me to reintroduce myself, says Russell Westbrook. For his career, he averaged 22.3 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, 8.4 assists. He has 198 triple-doubles in his career. He has 4 seasons averaging a triple-double. He has 145 and 53 in those games when he has a triple-double. That is a 73% win percentage. He's 38th all-time in plus-minus. And if you look at the list, the 36 players or 37 players ahead of him are all Hall of Famers or future Hall of Famers. He's currently on pace for 25,000 points, 9,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. There's only one other player in NBA history that has those marks. His name is LeBron James. He is second point guard in NBA history with 8,000 rebounds. And in my opinion, he's actually a top 5 point guard in NBA history.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know. Originally, I put out my top 5 list and he was not on it. But the more I look, the more I do the stats and the digging to figure out, what is my final list going to look like? It's impossible to not include Russell Westbrook on that list, considering the fact that one of the players on my top 5 list, he's already broken all of his records. Now, look, everybody has to bring up the Lakers, his stint with the Los Angeles Lakers. That's fair. But look at his entire resume. Oklahoma City, after Kevin Durant left, everybody assumed this would be a lottery team. Instead, they go 3 straight seasons with Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double, 27 points, 10.6 rebounds, 10.6 assists over that span, and they never finished below the 6th seed. You look at him in Houston, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 47% from the field, and that is his best mark in his entire career. They nearly kept him instead of James Harden. Okay, fine, he goes to Washington. They start that year 15-26. They asked Westbrook, early in the year, what's going on? And he said, I'm just not healthy. Once I get healthy, then you'll be able to fairly assess this team. They ended up finishing that season 19-12. He averages 22, 12-12 basically, and they were in the playoffs. Now you're going to bring up his struggles in LA. That's fair. You can do that because he played poorly in some nights. And in some instances, he was the reason they won games, but you would never give Westbrook credit because you just simply don't like Russell Westbrook. Then he goes to the LA Clippers and you see them in the playoffs, and Russell Westbrook dominated the game on both sides of the ball, made sure that his team was in every single game, fought tooth and nail for every possession, guarded Devin Booker, guarded the point guard, guarded Kevin Durant. Whoever he needed to play defense on, he did so, and he did not take possessions off. That is the type of player you want in your locker room and on your team. You might judge Westbrook based on turnovers or missed shots, but the box score tells other stories than just those two categories. Triple-double threat every single night. He's going to be a fiery competitor every single possession, not just every other game. Every single night, he is going to put 110% into each and every possession and never take a play off. His teammates love him, the rookies, some of the vets, everybody has the utmost respect for him, both as a player and as a man. So if you don't like Russell Westbrook at this point, you're just a hater. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments, what is your top 5 point guards list, and is Russell Westbrook on that list? That's one more for the good guys.
He's heating up.